Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this very special episode. Yes, it's special in that it is the second week in a row we are giving away a free vintage treasure. This week, it is the glass hand-blown whale. Beautiful in its simplicity. I think I've mentioned that. Very nice glass whale. Free to one subscriber, one of 54 subscribers who commented. And we're going to find out through the miracle of the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel. So at the end of this episode, we'll find out who wins. Before we do that, you'll notice I'm wearing Mid-Mod Money merchandise. This particular design, great job, Dottie, one of my favorites for the ceramic frog thing. But I also have regulation length banana from the ceramic banana find. The Mid-Mod Money logo, one of them. Remember, always round up. Happy Monday. All these. I have a coffee mug somewhere. Where's the coffee mug? Look at this travel mug. Look at this. You can get these designs on hats, mugs, t-shirts, mobiles. And yeah, I hope you do it. It's the link is going to be in the comments. It's linkedin.bio/John Evans. If you want to support the show, buy the merch. Why not? You got to wear clothes outside anyway. You might as well wear one of these amazing designs. All right, let's get to today's theme episode about carved wood, hand-carved stuff. It's valuable because it takes a long time to do it. And each one, if it's hand-carved, is kind of a one-of-a-kind item. So people buy hand-carved stuff. There's collectors out there. First thing I found was this beauty. Scales of Justice. This was $3.99 at the Goodwill in Uniontown. Nothing special. Actually, it looks a little bit like the wood has a resemblance to Witco stuff. Boy, I would love to know if this was potentially a Witco design, because it's got all the earmarks. This is I think, cypress cedar. That's what Witco used. If I was a little better at identifying wood, I can't tell what this is, but I can tell you this, it's worth about $24. I paid $3.99 at Goodwill. Hand-carved, beautiful, kind of weird. A nice find. Next thing I found at the Goodwill in Oakland, Maryland, I found this beautiful wooden turtle. Look at that turtle. His eyes are hand-painted on there. I thought this was just a wooden turtle. This was $3, right? But I unscrewed the top, started doing that, and I got in there, and it's got this on the inside, which is what looks like a herb grinder. That's right, but this is old. There's no doubt that this is old. This hand-painted eyes and whatnot. And I Googled turtle wood grinder. If this was an item that was available at every tourist place, every souvenir shop in Jamaica, you'd see a ton of these on Google by Googling it, and you just don't. So this looks old. I would say early herb grinder. Very unusual inside, very shiny. Probably 70s. If that's the case, it's worth probably $16, $18, believe it or not. I've never seen anything like this wooden turtle. Next thing I found at the City Mission Thrift store in Uniontown, PA, I found this. Is that a llama? Is it a giraffe? Handmade, hand-carved, very old. It's got a mid-century modern look to it. Should indicate 60s. I don't know. It's not signed. It's not dated. But it is trashed. Look at that. On the scratched, scratch, scratch, scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good wood oil. In this case, an Andrew Pierce wood oil. Future sponsor of the show? Who knows? I just know it's a good wood oil. I'm going to put this wood oil in these crevices and bring this back to glory. And what it'll do, it'll sink into the wood. It'll make it look not perfect, but a lot better than it looks. So I didn't mind spending $4.99 when I get this refurbished. Probably looking at $28 on the wooden giraffe. Next thing I found. Whoa! Everybody okay over there? Next thing I found, this wooden box. Here's interesting thing. This is bamboo. Very lightweight, and it's a box. I do very well with like small boxes and stuff. Somebody lined this with tin foil. But this is handmade, inlaid. This is like seashells carved into here. So a little bit of work went into this. Hard to say again how old it is. I would probably say 70s, 80s maybe. Maybe something you'd buy as a tourist in a foreign land. $2, probably $18 to me. I'm going to sell it for $18. It's nothing spectacular, but for $2, I'm having that. Next thing I found, this is interesting. Hand-carved wooden cup. See that in there? And then this $3 price tag from the Goodwill in Oakland, Maryland. Hand-carved. Look how intricately that is carved. That is pretty incredible. Now, what's really weird about this is super smooth. Almost like plastic. It's really light. I mean, it is wood. You can see that in there. And when you hit it, it sounds like wood. But it's got a weird vibe to it. I don't know. I saw a lady on Antiques Roadshow once. She found something like this. And it was a rhinoceros horn cup. It was worth $100,000. So if this is wood, it's worth about $24,000. If this is some weird animal horn, it could be worth $800,000. No, I don't know. I can't say what this is, and I wish I knew more about this. I think it's probably some kind of light, ultralight wood that I just have never seen before. But again, super shiny. If anyone knows what this could be, like it's almost glossy, and it's really light, and I just don't know. I don't know what this is. Help me out here in the comments. Let me know what I've got. Is it worth $20 or am I retiring? Next thing I found. Also at the City Mission Thrift, I found this beautiful set of cups. And this bowl that is uniquely shaped. Hand carved. On the bottom it says South Seas, made in Hong Kong. Yeah, each one of these cups, hand-carved design with these houses and various things on them. This is an interesting thing. This was $12.99. I brought this up front, $12.99. It rang up at $10, and then I realized housewares was 25% off. So I went, hold on, wait. And I went back there, into the back, and I grabbed this, because if it's $12.99, 25% off, each one of these is $10. These are both hand-carved. This is like a relish tray set. You put your various condiments in here. And this on the bottom says made in Philippines. But it also has a Hawaii sticker. So this kind of stuff is what you'd find at a souvenir shop in Hawaii in the 60s. And people would buy this, bring it back to remind them of their trip to Hawaii. Beautiful, nice, hand carved. That's what's important is to remember is this took a long time to make. So on the relish, this was about $10. I'm going to sell this for $40, $40 to $45. This is a little more because it's a little more functional. This is probably close to $75. Monkey pawed. That's the kind of wood this is. Monkey pawed. Very popular. Also called acacia. But most people refer to it as monkey pawed wood. All right, next thing I found. And I was thrilled. And I mean thrilled to find this because I passed on one of these once. and regretted it. Look at this turtle footstool. This was $5 at the Goodwill there in Frostburg, Maryland. That's right. Look at this. It's got the little, it's missing a ball there. But these things are worth about $40 to $50. And if you go online and look up mid-century turtle footstool, some people want over $100. I don't know if they're going to get it, but this is not something that you should pass on, especially if it's in good shape like this one is. Someone handmade this out of wood and these little balls, and it's in really exquisite shape. I'm going to ask $45 for this wooden turtle. That's my second wooden turtle today. So, yeah, don't ever pass on one of these if they're in good shape and well done, because people will buy them for around $40 to $50. Next thing I found at my hometown Goodwill in Oakland, Maryland, more monkey pod. This all happened in a period of 2 weeks where I found all of this stuff just at the same time. Oakland, Maryland, it says monkey pod. That same wood, known for its swirly grain and all that. But this is a nice one. This I paid $3 for this. It's probably worth 25, 26 bucks. Perfect shape, no chips, no cracks. Let's get to it. Last thing, before we find out who wins the whale, I found this beautiful serving set. Lazy Susan, all the pieces there. Each one of these has a carving on it. The middle thing's got this whole thing is handmade, and I paid $4.50 at the Highland Thrift in Grantsville, Maryland. This is why they do rehearsals when people record stuff and have an editor. But again, $4.50. This, believe it or not, is about a $75. If you ever see one of these in a 3-tier with the pineapple at the top, grab it, because those are worth well over $100. This one's not quite there, but I think $75 on the high end for the carved wood serving Lazy Susan server. This was $4.50 in a giant what was it? It was a giant bag with a zipper on it, and she took it out, and $4.50. It's mine now. All right, what did I do? I spent $48. This is pretty high profits. $47.99 actually on all this stuff. $47 when it's all said and done, through my booth at the antique mall, to now thrift stores. What am I talking about? I don't have a thrift store. I should have a thrift store. I'm going to make $369. $369 off of $47. That's pretty high profit. Almost $300 profit. And you can do it too. Keep an eye out for this hand-carved stuff. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to give away a whale. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, if I can open this computer. There it is. Here's what's at stake. Good luck, everyone. And sincerely, I hope you win. Ta-da! Produce Pimp! I don't believe this. Produce Pimp. I think I know this person out of Columbus, Ohio. Produce Pimp, you're the winner of the free whale. Where is he? Doesn't matter. Oh, here he is. Thanks for watching, everyone. Better luck next month if you didn't win this month. I appreciate you watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and remember to always round up.